Hi, my name is Zoe. I am the Tipsy Psychic. I have been very sick, so I appreciate all of you who have sent your kindness towards me. I have felt it, and I'm getting better. In fact, I am going to do a compatibility video today. The compatibility between a Cancer Leo cusp and a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. When you're together, pleasure might be all you can think about. This is a very sensual match. Anything can turn you on. A Cancer Leo cusp will never really know what to expect from you. You will always keep them guessing. If you're experiencing a challenge that you feel is holding you back from progressing in your love life with them, then you really need to look within and figure out what is causing it. What is it that is causing you so much fear? You might need to confront a part of yourself that you are reluctant to face. You might have a hard time fitting into your Cancer Leo cusp's life. You might feel a bit out of place, especially if the Cancer Leo cusp doesn't understand your Scorpio side. It's really helpful if a Cancer Leo cusp has already dated someone with a lot of Scorpio energy in their chart and have developed some sort of immunity to their intensity. It's not difficult for you both to find a balance, even if it's a temporary one. You both know how to chill out together, focus on your dreams and supporting each other, and believing in each other, and celebrate your small wins together. A Cancer Leo cusp might find you to be very intense and very mentally connected. You will come across as hardcore to them. You both have similar priorities and values. There is a lot that you can easily agree on. However, there are many obstacles and miscommunications that can come up at any moment. No matter how at peace you are, stop criticizing them. You can get very judgy, and that will not help your relationship with your Cancer Leo cusp. They might see you as way more complicated than you really are. You may know who you are, and you know you're not rocket science, but that doesn't really matter in the end because you're not very good at communicating. And a Cancer Leo cusp needs to have some kind of idea of what to expect. You both can get through anything together, no matter how different you feel towards one thing. It won't stop you from finding a balance in the end and remaining connected. It would probably be very difficult for both of you to work on a project together. Try to put yourself in their shoes more. Often they need to do the same to you because you both are pretty set in your ways, and you forget that it takes time to get to know someone fully. Cancer Leo cuspers have a very distinct sense of humor, and they definitely need a partner who respects them for it. This can be an extremely successful relationship. Don't ever just say this isn't gonna work just because of this video, because I'm telling you, this can work. Think of it as the yin and the yang, right? You both need to work together in perfect harmony. You complete each other, you need each other for balance in a way. You cannot exist without each other, that kind of thing. It's all about balance and harmony. To a Cancer Leo cusp, you can be a know-it-all. You definitely have your quirks. And you can be misunderstood by your Cancer Leo cusp. They may not see how much of an individual you are, and how smart you really are, and how perceptive you are. You're going to have to be able to give the Cancer Leo cusp the spotlight. They need to be the main attraction sometimes, and you will have to be able to hand over the microphone. Is that something you can handle? Being sexy is very important for the both of you in the bedroom. Having the best sex between the both of you usually happens when you both are feeling really sexy. When you're looking really sexy, maybe you're wearing some lingerie, whatever appeals. Maybe you're all oiled up. I don't know. Maybe you're wearing spandex. Whatever gets you going, whatever sexy is for you, that's when the sex is amazing. It's like when you have a bowl of food, right? And it looks really gross, but it tastes really good. But at the same time, if you have that same bowl of food and it looks so delicious before you eat it, like, and it tastes so good, then that's like going to even make it better, right? So that's what sex is. You're like a bowl of food that has to look nice on the outside and taste good on the inside. I really like that analogy. Like even if you're just lying on a silky bed, you know, like expensive silky satin sheets, the outside is going to matter here for you to have an excellent sex life. Like you would have way better sex on a California king bed with silky royal sheets and the perfect music in the background than if you were having sex in a motel and you just wanted to get all your clothes off and get on it, you know? So your environment and what you wear and your sex appeal overall, it all really plays a part in your sex life and how good sex is for the both of you. So my advice is take things and savor everything. So if you were just going to take off all your clothes and get together, maybe do a striptease, do it slowly first, you know, seduce each other that way instead of just like, yeah, this. You know, instead of that quickie we're gonna get in, make a really nice bath that you share together with like rose petals and like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you just like amp it up, amp up the sex appeal. It may take a while for you to give your Cancer Leo cusper the benefit of the doubt. You know you're right about a lot of things, and sometimes other people have to earn your respect. Cancer Leo cuspers might make a lot of decisions and you question their thought process, but over time, they do win you over. And you see them more as an equal mentally, which is a big deal. You might feel like a Cancer Leo cusp is way too sensitive and maybe vulnerable for your taste. You are very sexually compatible though. You get along very well under the sheets or over the sheets, or on the sofa, or on that table. Cancer Leos are very observant, and sometimes they might not act right away. And they might spend a lot of time observing a situation, you know, really getting the gist of it, really fully understanding it before they actually take action. They want to see it from a different perspective, and they want to contemplate sometimes. And that's not something that you would normally do. If something is bothering you or you need to make a decision, you react. And sometimes you can see their behavior as a way of ignoring the situation. You can see it as very passive. And you just don't comprehend at times. Like you just don't get it. That they're just paying attention to something. Cancer Leo cuspers might feel clingy to you at times. They would really look to you for affection and they can be needy. You don't want someone who's always relying on you for things. It's a little too much for you. So just be aware of that. In the bedroom, often neither one of you actually chooses like to be the more dominant one or the more submissive one. Like there's not like one person that's always on top and one person that's always on the bottom. But you do introduce sort of a power struggle in your sex life. Like you may not even realize it until I'm saying it now, but when you have sex together, it's kind of like you're sort of fighting to be on top. Like it's like a power struggle in your sex life. Even if you don't like go full on, you know, you are constantly challenging each other in the bedroom in a very playful way. This competitive behavior is a huge turn on for the both of you. And it's something that you naturally do. But you should both treat each other like royals in the bedroom. Cancer Leo cusps can be very indecisive, right? They're the cusp of oscillation. So they can take a while to think of a situation, like to think things through. Their compassion can often get in the way of making important decisions. And you can see that type of behavior as a weakness. It can come across as unstable to you, especially when you're impatient with them. Cancer Leo cusps are extremely loyal. And even when you make the worst mistake that everyone else is ashamed of, including yourself, they'll stay by your side. They are there for you no matter what, and that can outweigh all the bad. So no matter how much they need you, sometimes the fact that you can count on them and that they are loyal to a fault can make everything else just disappear. Being friends can be extremely rewarding. You both are usually able to accept each other and you feel completely comfortable with each other as friends. Cancer Leo cuspers aren't used to being seen the way you see them. When other signs meet a Cancer Leo cusper, they are seen as like daring and progressive and eccentric. When you come into their life, you see them in a whole new different light, and it's very new to them. You usually would both be on the same wavelength. You are equals in many ways. Both of you love nature, and you see beauty in natural environments. A good date idea might be to go hiking or go on a picnic in the woods, be with nature, like you like that kind of stuff together. A Cancer Leo cusp will make you feel restless. To you, they can come across as very reserved. When you're with a Cancer Leo cusp, you might feel like you can just spark up an intense moment at any time. You both have a love for travel, and you both have a strong appreciation for other cultures. You would make great travel companions. You may perceive your Cancer Leo cusp as overly cautious. They may seem too careful. Part of being with a Cancer Leo cusp is about respect and being able to understand each other's energy. They would be able to relate to your intensity. It would be something that they have an easier time understanding. Physical beauty can be extremely important to the both of you, especially when it comes to sex. Cancer Leo cuspers always want to do more, and they're always looking to explore. Oh my God, that rhymes. And this really motivates you. Going on a vacation or a day trip can really help loosen the tension in your relationship if there's any going on. When you are around a Cancer Leo cusp, you can feel more vulnerable. They make you feel even more human than you already are, which means that sometimes you notice your flaws and your weaknesses a little bit more. They can bring up emotions in you that other signs just can't. They can't. Organizing new projects together, going on quests, and discovering new things are all part of the dating experience with a Cancer Leo cusp. Cancer Leo cuspers understand that you're not perfect. When they see those sides of you that are so raw and emotional, they easily forgive you and they're able to look past that. You both really like to start from scratch. So moving around won't be a huge burden for the both of you because you like big changes together. Both of you share similar philosophies. You both know what it's like to start projects without necessarily seeing them through and finishing them, but you are definitely both self-starters. And you definitely act that way in your relationship, in your love life. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you were born on the cusp of Cancer and Leo, or if you were born on the cusp of Scorpio and Sagittarius, please comment below and let me know what your story is. Do you agree with this? Do you have anything to add? Do you completely not like it or agree at all? I would love to hear more. Please subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.